What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on Fever Flame Racing Reviews, and it's finally an IndyCar race weekend. Oh my goodness, it's been 21. By the time we have the green flag in Long Beach, it will have been 21 days. That is ridiculous. And then there's another 21 days till Barber. After this weekend comes out with my Long Beach preview and then my Long Beach review, I will be doing a schedule refix and what the schedule needs to be, because oh my gosh, the schedule is terrible in IndyCar. I can't express that enough. I mean, St. Pete, just what? I mean, I don't even remember the date to St. Pete. I think it was like the first week of March. So what? It's April now. So 6 weeks ago, I think. I could be wrong. Is it 6 weeks ago? Did we go March and did we go St. Pete? 21 days thermal, then 21, something like that. I don't know, but it's been too long ago since St. Pete. I can't remember that's how bad it is. I can't remember the date. All I gotta say is the sport was a completely different sport at that time. There was so much hype around that event. Fox had done such a great job, and then we have to wait like 3 weeks till thermal, and that track no one likes. I mean, throw a dang oval in there. Like, seriously, throw an oval in the middle. I mean, this is just becoming a rant. It's got nothing to do with Long Beach. But my point is there's not enough hype around IndyCar right now. And we're going into a crown jewel of the sport, the second biggest race behind Indianapolis. And I feel like there's no momentum. We got 1.5 million at St. Pete, and we got like 700,000 at Thermal. But Thermal, that, you can blame the blackout and March Madness. A lot of different reasons. I mean, they should have moved Thermal up a week, I think, in my opinion. That would have made a lot more sense to move it up a week. But my point is there's just no hype around IndyCar right now. And I think your number for Long Beach, because Long Beach is just a crown jewel in IndyCar, I think it's anywhere between 1 million and 1.5. And honestly, until the Indy 500, I think a TV number between 1 million and 1.5 million is where we should go. And what we need is a 2024 Indianapolis 500. We need the Rex. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry to you hardcore fans that are probably watching this video, but Rex bring new fans. As a hardcore fan, the wrecks are fun. Yes, you don't like to see drivers crash, but they are fun and what brings the fans. You need wrecks, and you need about the last 50 so laps to go green. I mean, if we have the 2024 500 repeat, oh my gosh, that would be so great for the sport, because the Indy 500 this year's, I think 10, 15 million actually wouldn't be an outrageous TV number. And it's the biggest sporting event in the world. It's likely going to sell out. You're likely going to have no blackout. So that would be just great if there's no blackout, because that's going to, I think, boost the TV number by 1 or 2 million. Call me crazy, but I think that does boost your TV number by 1 or 2 million. And then they're going to replay it. And half the people there that go to the race are going to rewatch it. So you're probably on the replay going to get another 1 to 3 million people. Yeah, you're going to get a big TV number for Indy. Seriously, I think between 10 and 20 million will be your TV number for the 500. And then after the 500, I would like the TV number to be 1.5 to 2.5 million the rest of the year. That would be ideal. 1.5 to 2.5 after Indy. But just till Indy, the series just needs to survive off 1 to 1.5 million, because I do think you're going to have a lot of new viewers at the Indy 500 this year that will tune in after. We just gotta survive and then get to Indy. That's the goal right now. I mean, honestly, as an IndyCar fan, I'm looking probably more forward to the April IndyCar test at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway than the Long Beach Grand Prix, and that's just sad. And that's because there's just really not good promotion. They're just kind of struggling. But we need a good race, and what I mean by a good race is I don't want another St. Peter Thermal. I don't want to watch a fully green race. We need probably a first lap caution, and we need a caution in the middle of the race to mix up the strategy, and we need to finish how we finished last year. We just need a good race. We really need a good race, like an absolute banger that attracts the new fans. We need a good race. We got to have a good race. It'll be better than the F1 racing. That F1 race in Japan sucked, but we just need a good race. I'm off topic. I just spent almost 5 minutes of this video ranting. So if you made it this far, I'm actually going to start talking about Long Beach. And as you know, I will break down every driver and what they need to do. And at the end of the video, I will think who I think will get the pole, and then my top 3 in the race. So let's dive into this. And we'll start with Penske. Joseph Newgarden, he's won this race before. I believe he won in 2022. He's always a factor here. He's good on street circuits. Scott McLaughlin, I would like to say have a good performance because I can't think of a Scott McLaughlin Long Beach performance that stands out to me. So I think Scott McLaughlin just having a good Long Beach performance is what he needs. Will Power needs to be in the top 5. We know where Will Power will probably be driving after Indy. So he's basically got Long Beach, Barber, Indy GP, Indianapolis 500. He's got 4 races, I think, to sell his case to Penske on if he should stay next year. He's got 4 races, in my opinion. So Power needs to be in the top 5. Newgarden, just keep building that championship, be in the top 5. McLaughlin, I think, just have a top 10 run. I don't think Long Beach is his best track. If he can just have a good run, I think that's a good day. Ganassi, Alex Palou, just get points. I mean, if you're Alex Palou, you've won the first 2 races, get a top 10 result, get a top 5 result. Just keep building points for that championship. You don't have to win if you're Alex Palou. Just build points. If you're Scott Dixon, on the other hand, I do think maybe, he got second at St. Pete. I forget what he was at Thermal. He wasn't very good at Thermal. I think he was maybe 11th. I forget. I should probably know that. But if you're Scott, I think you just need a top 10. You just top 10, top 5, build points for the championship, get the season going. Kiffin Simpson, I actually think Kiffin Simpson's been a lot better this year, and I think Kiffin Simpson just needs to keep building. If you're Kiffin Simpson, build is your word. Keep building. Andretti, there's a lot of people saying McLaren's the second best team in IndyCar and Andretti's fallen off. Andretti needs to shut those people up. Colin Herta should have won in St. Pete, and they were honestly, yes, they didn't do as great as I wanted them to in Thermal, but they were still really, really good. If you're Andretti, it's about proving the people wrong. Colin Herta, go for the win. It's your home race. You're awesome on street circuits. Go for the win. I think that's a good goal for Colton this weekend is the win. I think also Kyle Kirkwood a good goal. He won in 2023. A good goal for Kirkwood's a win. And if you're Marcus Ericsson, it's just no mistakes. Have a clean weekend how you did in St. Pete and get home in the top 8. Just have a clean weekend. Make your case to Andretti that you deserve to be there next year. You're the 2022 Indy 500 champ, Marcus Ericsson. Have a clean weekend. That's what you need to do. Have a clean weekend. Don't go for the win. Don't even have to be in the top 5. Just a nice, clean weekend. McLaren, build on what you've done all year. Everyone's saying you're the second best team in the sport right now, behind Ganassi. I don't think that's true. I think Penske's definitely ahead of you, and honestly, I don't know if I'm ready to say you're better than Andretti. I think you're close. Honestly, but if you're Pato Ward and Christian Lundgaard, keep showing us what you're made of. Keep showing us what you got. Keep fighting for those wins. If you're Pato and Lundgaard, you gotta keep fighting. Nolan Siegel, I just want to see Nolan Siegel just have a good weekend. Get a top 10 result. I think he's got one, maybe at Gate. I think he's the only one who's at Gateway last year. Just get a top 10 result, man. Everyone says you improved, and I believed you at St. Pete, and then you're taken out in the first lap. Then last weekend, you went for some dumb strategy like a 4-stop. Just have a good, clean weekend. Get a top 15. Just have a good weekend. Ray Hall, Letterman, Lanigan Racing. Honestly, if you're Graham Rahal, keep passing cars the way you've been passing cars. If you're Devlin DeFrancesco, you've improved a lot. Keep building on that. And Louis Foster, I think he's a great rookie. I think he needs to show us that this weekend. Show us how good you are. He's been quietly good. Get a top 10. Get a top 15 if you're Louis. Just go for it, man. AJ Foyt next. David Malukas, just kill it. If you're David Malukas, from here to the Indy 500, I'm throwing it's either checkers or wreckers, for David. Get that Penske seat if you're David Malukas. You just got to get the best result you can. Keep beating Santino. And Santino, just do what you did last year. Just stay consistent on the road and street circuits. And when you get to the ovals, get those results to get that top 10 in the championship. So just Santino, just do your thing. And David, absolutely go for it. Meyer Shank Racing, you're probably going to have at least one car in the Fast 6, if not both. If you're Meyer Shank, you got to qualify well, and you got to stay there. They will only be a qualifying team until proven otherwise. They have to now start proving that you can race. Pass some cars. Don't just stay in the same position. If I'm Meyer Shank, I want to qualify well, and I want to pass some cars with Felix Rosenquist and Marcus Armstrong. At Carpenter Racing, if you're Alexander Rossi, keep building, keep getting top 10s. I think top 10s is going to be a theme for Alexander Rossi this year. I think he's got 2 in a row so far in the Fast 6. Build if you're Rossi. Try and get in the top 10. If you're Christian Rasmussen, I think kickstart your season. He's been disappointing, honestly, in my opinion, with the way he handled last year. I think Rasmussen needs to get in that fast 12 qualifying and stay in the top 12 in the race. Just kickstart your season if you're Christian Rasmussen. Dale Coyne, if you're Rinus VK, I know I've been saying this a lot, but he's been super impressive. If you're Rinus VK, just build is the game. And if you're Jacob Abel, it's just about getting experience. I think he brings so much money to the team. I think he's got a seat probably there next year. I think this year's just about getting experience. Finish the race. See the checkered flag if you're Jacob Abel. Humco's Holland Racing, Connor Daly. Keep beating Stingray Rob. Keep getting in that top 15. He's been like 17th, 16th. Get in that top 15. Qualify well. Show us what you're made out of. Stingray Rob. Stay as close as you can to Connor Daly. That's really all you can do. And then Prema, as a team, just build experience. If you're Kyle Milot, maybe you go for the top 15. That still might be unrealistic. Robert Schwartzman, just get experience. That team just needs experience, and that's what the team needs to do this weekend. That's what I hope they do. Just get the experience. So that's every team and driver combination and what I think they should be looking for this weekend. And now I will give you my pole position winner, and I think it is going to be Colton Herta. I think Colton Herta is going to... I think Andretti's really going to be fast this weekend. I think Herta is going to be the man to beat in qualifying. I don't think anyone's going to be able to beat him. My top 3 in the race, as much as I think Alex Palou will probably get the pole and the win this weekend, just because I think he's him, I'm not going to pick him just for the sake of the video. I'm picking Colton Herta, P1, Kyle Kirkwood, P2, and Joseph Newgarden, P3. That might be stupid not putting Alex Palou on the podium or Scott Dixon, but I'm just feeling Andretti a 1-2. I think Colton and Kyle are going to be the classes of the field this weekend, and I think they're probably going to go 1-2 in quali and 1-2 in the race, kind of like Toronto last year. I'm just getting a Toronto vibe. I think they're going to smash it, and I think Newgarden's just going to be there to pick up the pieces. And also, I'll say this, Marcus Ericsson will be 4th or 5th. I think he'll run a clean. I think Andretti's going to be really strong. They're really good on the street circuits, and they're going to show it. Honestly, and if we really are being for real, in the past 5 years, St. Pete's probably been their worst street circuit, and they should have had a car finish first. And that's historically been their worst street circuit. So I think Andretti's going to have a big weekend, and they're going to show out 100%. You're going to have 100%. You're going to have Colton and Kyle 1-2 pretty much all weekend, and you'll have Marcus in that top 5. So I'm super excited for this weekend. I know maybe I was hating earlier, but I genuinely am excited. I can't wait for IndyCar. It's going places. Stay tuned for my Long Beach race, my weekend review, and then we will also have a IndyCar schedule fixed, not this week, but next week. So with that being said, see ya.